If you guys watched my other video, you will know this is literally taken about 3 seconds right after my other video. And this video is about, this is a video to the dev team, so Zyleek, Slaus, Nicholas, and Joven and Dylan. Now, I'm a big fan of MM2. Most likely, out of anyone watching, if you're not a developer or a real grinder or anything, I've probably wasted more money on this game than any of you. With like, what, a value of, I think, $175 I've wasted on this game. This is alone. Actually, that's minus all the things, so that's like, never mind, that's 225. So, you know. Also, comment if any of the, like, dev team, comment if you're here, and if you like my ideas. And everyone else, comment how much money you've wasted on this game, or if you haven't wasted any money. But first off, we're going to start with the updates, which is mainly what this whole video is going to be about. The updates. Now, MM2 gets occasionally 3 updates a year. At least from what I know of, and I've been playing this game for about 2 years, maybe 3, I think. Can't remember exactly. And the game is about maybe 5 years old, I think. Something like that. Let me check. 2014. Oh, damn, that's 6 years old. But I don't know if that was for MM1, technically. So, I can't confirm that. But normally it gets a Halloween event, a Christmas event, and a normal event, like a seasonal event sometimes, or a different event like that. Now, what I'm thinking of is, first off, we just start small. And we just release an update. It's really tiny, just barely anything. But it adds a couple, like maybe 3 new features. Daily missions, and when I say daily missions, I mean not for the events, except they should be in all the events too, but just mainly daily missions for mainly MM2, just like get successful sheriff round, get a successful murder round, get a successful hero round, get a successful innocent round, or something like that, I don't know. Or like unbox, like, it's not going to be like anything like unbox a godly, that's going to be extremely hard, but it'll be like, unbox a knife box 2, unbox gun box 3, something like that. Craft something, salvage something. Something like that. And then I reckon if you add that, that's going to add a lot of stuff, which means that just that tiny update, and since Nicholas has already done it before, it shouldn't be that hard at all. So, if he adds that, he basically doesn't have to add that much updates anymore, because people are busy doing their daily stuff. Next thing is more badges, because, like, if you check the badges in this game right now, level 10, first off, I think there should be a welcome badge, because I always feel good when I get a badge. As soon as I log on, I feel welcomed and stuff like that. So they need to add a welcome badge, and if you've already joined the game before the welcome badge, you get it anyway. But a welcome badge, and then it goes to level 100. Then I think you should have a badge of your first prestige, a badge of your 5th prestige, and a badge of your 10th prestige. Now, how MM2 works, it uses Roman numerals, something I'm especially good at. So it goes I, and then, so I is 1, I is 2, I is 3. Now, IV is 4, because I is 1, V is 5, so it's 1 minus 5, which is, 4, obviously, come on, guys. And then it's VI 6, VII 7, VIII 8, and then IX, because I, as you know, is 1, and then X is 10. And if a smaller digit is before a larger digit, it subtracts, while if it's reverse xi, it doesn't add, it is just 11 instead of, like, well, it does add, I guess, sort of. So ix is 10 and x is 10. So you should get a badge for each new one Roman numeral. For example, one letter Roman numeral. So, like, I is 1, so 1 prestige is 1, but I is 2 letters, and I is 3, IV is 2, but V is 1, and X is 1, and I. So I think you should get a badge for each one of that, and a welcome badge. What's going on with this guy? He's just gone AFK. Next thing is updates. Now, I did say a New Year's update, but when I was thinking about it, it will not be able to work. At least not the way that I think it should work. But I think, first off, I liked Nicholas's idea for the Eternal stuff. Now, I think every event should have a new Eternal, new merch, and a new code. A free code for anyone to do, because there's barely ever any codes. And also just the everlasting code, forever, which is like, I don't know, what would be a cool knife? What's a good knife? What would a knife be that would be cool? It would just be a common, and then the event, things would only be for the event, and then they would expire, and they would be a rare tier to legendary, and that would have pretty decent value, but like not as good as a godly or even some legendaries. But like for example, the code could be dinosaur. I don't know, just a dinosaur, and then you get like a dinosaur gun. We'll do a gun. All the stuff has been knives. The other thing I like, which Nicholas has added, is keep the tradition. What I mean by that is, from now on, everything, don't add. When I say that, I mean, do not add don't add one more unboxable knife, godly knife. Just do, like, every event is going to be a gun one. Just do that. We need more guns, so, you know, that would be cool. What I also want is, we've got a bunch of stuff. Now, since 2020 is a new decade, I'm wondering if every year we swap it. So, there are two types of packs in MM2. There's the Pet, Gun, and Knife Godly pack, or there is the Pet, Effect, and Knife Godly pack. Now, all of them have a knife. Now, last year, it was, Thing, Knife, Effect, and Pet, Godlies. This year should be, for every event, it should be Gun, Knife, and Pet. And then next year it reverses, and then vice versa all the time, and then it makes a bunch of new godlies, especially godly weapons, and that's what everyone wants, really. Also, the events that happen in MM2 are, or updates are, mainly just events. This guy's jumping, so it can't be AFK. But they're mainly events. So, phone just went flat, really. So, for example, Halloween. Now, Halloween event goes for a month. Now, what I want, I really like this. I thought that was a really fun idea and stuff. Now, what I want is, I want the tier list to stay. I want the mystery box and the gifting center, but I also want the gifting center to be in the Halloween one. And the way I want them to do that, or a way they could do that, is you buy, so you have to buy gifts in this. You would just buy, chocolates. I don't know. Lollies, candy. Not candy, because that's for the thing. You would buy this. Wait, where is it? This. Wrong one. No, don't buy that. Don't buy that. This. You would buy this. And then you would give one of this to everyone. And then when you get 100, you can get the godly, which will be really cool. It'll cost the same. I did like the daily challenges because it helped you for the tier list. But the way I want them to do that is I don't want them to have a billion spaces here. Like, there's already 6, so this is the max. They can't put any more. But, technically there's 7 because there's 2 here. So what I want them to do is I want them to put 2 here. The one for the daily challenges and the one for the event. And the daily challenges gives you this. Now, the daily challenge and the other daily challenge it won't clash into each other. You can do both at the same time. The normal daily challenge would give you coins, sometimes gems when you got like a week straight of daily challenges, sometimes some common knives and stuff like that, and guns. I think that would be cool. A little more fun. And the other one just gives you coins. Like candy or snowflake tokens. Depends what theme you're on. And this just reminded me, I hate this map. I really want this map to go. Like, bring any map back. Literally any map besides this. I hate this map. The main reason for this is it's small. That's not even a bad reason. That's not even a good reason. But it's small. Which means the chances of you winning are extremely small. Grinding in this is even harder because I think the spawn rate is slower than all the other maps because it's a smaller map, which means there's not enough space. Which means there's smaller spawns. Nicholas probably scattered a bunch of coins everywhere, but like, see, there's barely anything in this whole hallway. In any other map, this would be covered, and there's nothing. See, barely any coins, and it's just us two. Imagine how bad it would be when there's a bunch of people. So I want this map removed, also because, like, the chance of you winning against a murderer on this is maybe not even 10%. If you're not the sheriff, and the sheriff's AFK, or the sheriff died, and the murderer's camping the gun, and even if he's not, the best area to go for the sheriff would be here. And that's if you know who the murderer is, and if they don't have ghost, or haste. Just go here. Go right here, and just watch. And then when he comes, just go here, and don't even go in here, because you're gonna die. Just shoot him right here. It's going to be very risky. The chances of you dying are extremely high, but this map is literally just a trap. There is like one hiding spot out of this whole map that's at least decent, and everyone even knows about it. This is a dead end. The toilets are a dead end. There's no vents. The only way you can win against a murderer, and that's if they don't have haste or anything, is if you don't run into anything, and you just keep running in circles around here. That's like the only way, and if you hide, the murderer's a noob. The next thing is talking about new updates. Now, I think Nicholas should add a... if we go to Crafting Center, first off, I want Nicholas to add the things back, like, it just made it harder to grind for everyone. It sort of made it a little more, bad, I guess. I don't want to say bad, because this game's great, but, like, taking this away, there's basically no reward of even playing the game, besides grinding, and not a lot of people like grinding, because either they want to play the game, which means they don't get anything, and then they're angry because they don't get anything, because they're max level, and all they got's, like, a default gun and knife, or buy to win, and then the chances of getting stuff. Also, I want the godly stuff raised. like a 1%, no, not a 1, maybe a 0.5% chance to get into the godly. That seems like incredibly small. But like right now, I'm pretty sure the godly chance is like, at least I read somewhere, I'm pretty sure, it's like 0.001 or something. And the chances of even seeing a godly now, people call me extremely OP in the game sometimes. Now, I would say I've never unboxed a godly, but I have a couple days ago. So technically, but minus this update, I have never seen a godly besides Tides. The first godly I ever saw, and remember, I've been playing this game for 2 years. I've never seen a godly in a box until 6 months ago when I saw Tides, and no, not 6, 4 months ago when I saw Tides, or yeah, about 4, and I saw Tides, and it flew right past. That was the first time I saw a godly. I didn't get it. And then I saw Minty, and then I saw Minty again, and then like a couple after that I got Minty. So, you know, I feel like the events have a more chance of getting stuff. Because like, the weird thing is that one thing I really don't like is this happens to me a lot actually. I got Gingerblade. I didn't unbox it, but I think I traded for it or something. Because I thought it would be as good as Boneblade. Because the events in the same year, and Boneblade's like a tier 2. And what is Gingerblade? Tier 1, because dupers. If you're a duper, I swear, I hate you. You're literally not even ruining the game. You're ruining the knife. You're ruining like the whole knife's reputation. Or whatever. If there's a bunch of dupers, there's no point in getting it. And like, I was asking Sasha, and he said he thinks it's going to be worth 30, Minty. While Elderwood Revolve is currently, like, I think, besides Eternal Cane, the best guard that you can get besides Chromas. And that's a big... and Eternal free. And that's, like, a very big step to take. You know, from the best godly to being a puny tier 3. And I don't like that. I think they should be worth the same value because they're the same, thing. Maybe it's worth 10 series less, the Christmas ones, compared to the Halloween, because people get money for Christmas, but still, that doesn't change the fact that it's still a rare chance to even get a godly, or see one. Now, the next is actually the updates, which I should have probably said. Now, as I said, the Halloween and Christmas update go for a month. Besides this one was a little low, a little less, but I want it to be an Easter update. Now, you're like, wait, what? Why Easter? But the reason for that is because it's Halloween an event. When you think about it, I'm atheist, so I don't celebrate so-called Christmas. I get presents and I have dinner with the family and everything, but like, you know, I don't believe in God and stuff like that, and Jesus and stuff. But Christmas is originally mainly about religion, and then when you think about it, Easter's basically part of Christmas, when, like, sort of, because I'm pretty sure, was it that, I think, if I'm right, Jesus was born Christmas and died Easter, or like Good Monday or something like that. I don't read the Bible or anything like that. I think I was watching it somewhere when I was watching stuff about religion. But like, how is there a Halloween event which has nothing to do with religion? And if they're not doing anything on religion, why does Christmas event here? Christmas is a very big thing. Halloween's very big. And I'm in Australia, so, you know, and it's big in Australia. And, you know, Nick's in US, I think. I'm pretty sure UK, one of them. Pretty sure US, though. No, UK, yeah. United Kingdom. No, United States. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I do not know geography. But Halloween is, yeah, really big there, but, like, isn't Christmas, I mean, Easter? Because I can bet Nick spends time with his family and his friends on Christmas. He obviously probably doesn't get trick-or-treating, but, like, he probably gets candy for kids. And I'm pretty sure Nick doesn't have any kids, but does he have any siblings? Is he, like, an uncle or an... I was about to say an auntie, but he can't be an auntie. So is he, like, an uncle or a godfather or a so-called uncle? What I mean by that is, like, Nick's friends say Dylan has a kid, and then Dylan says that Nick is his the kid's uncle with using, because, you know, respect, I guess you could say. So respect uncle or whatever you want to say. So, like, don't they come over and, like, he puts some chocolates out, like, you know, I know there has been like a Easter event, or at least Easter items. But, like, I want an actual Easter event going for a month. I could even design some knives if you want. I could learn how to do that. I got Photoshop. I want to try to make some shirts, actually, also. But, like, I could start trying to make some knives, or radios, or guns, or something like that. You know, just because, like, it's not that I want to be a developer of the game or anything. Not that I want to have power over anyone for it and, like, just get them banned. It's because I truly love this game. Like, this was, I think, the 4th or 5th game I ever played. It's one of my favorite games now, because when you think about it, Phantom Forces was the first one. I don't really play that. Pokemon Brick once got deleted, and I play Lumen Legacy sometimes, but not that much. And I don't really play Natural Disaster, which means this was technically the first game I played that I still play a lot. I do occasionally play Phantom Forces, though, and Lumen Legacy, but, you know, not that much. But, like, this is most likely one of my favorite games on Roblox, with Bee Swarm, and some other stuff, like, Bee Swarm, Ghost Sim, I guess Natural Disaster, Assassin, sort of. I don't really play it, but I just sort of like the concept of it. So I don't play it, but I play it a tiny bit, I guess. I play it maybe once a month or something like that. Phantom Forces and Arsenal, or did I say that? And I meant to say Assassin. I play Assassin once a month, not Arsenal. What have I feeling this guy's a bot? You can just tell by some people's usernames it's a bot. I'm just gonna say no to him as soon as he says it. I can just tell he's gonna be a bot. Like, no offense if that is his name or his username. He's not a bot, but, like, normally bots have that type of username. And I don't even know if it's physically possible to even remember that. You would never want to break your computer or log out of your account or anything, because that username is like 10 times harder than the password. But I wanted to add an Easter event, mainly, and, like, St. Nicholas and that weird pumpkin guy or something is, or, yeah, pumpkin guy is, like, the main people in the event, so maybe you could add a, maybe, oh, that love heart hat looks, that doesn't, I love murder? What's that say? Shopping list. Wait, what? Beard? Bread? Can't read that properly. Clown suit, carrots, and beard trimmer. Yeah, I was right. Beard, not bread. But not just that, but I was thinking of it, like, and I want all the events, because I think they only go for 3 weeks. I want them to change that for a month, so Nicholas doesn't really have to do an update even sooner, and he's got more time to work on the others. But a month of Christmas, Halloween, and hopefully an Easter update comes, and then a month of Easter update, and a 2-week update only, so a fortnight of Valentine's Day. I know there's been Valentine's Day stuff, so I guess it would be cool. Now, I do know that that it won't be possible to add a New Year's Eve update. I guess you could mix it with the Christmas update, but it couldn't be a tier list. It could only be a box. And, like, thinking of a box for, like, 1 year, like, as in, like, what would it be about? Like, I guess memes and stuff, or trends, or something like that, but, like, not that very good. One thing I also want is, okay, that's most likely a bot too. If you see someone level 1 and they got a really weird name, they're most likely a bot. And when I mean bot, I mean, here, come get your free Robux. But I reckon there should just be a code. Just, the code is just what year it is. The code will be, working for a week only, which I think's fair. And then the code would be, say, for this year, 2020. Next year, 2021, 2022, 2023, 24, 25, and it just goes on and on. At least that adds a new knife. I reckon I would use the knives, because, like, I'm pretty sure the 2015 knife, I think it was, or something, looked really cool. I really like that knife. It's probably one of my favorite, common knives, along with, ornament and some, what's the other one? Cocoa. I really like that knife, actually. That's a cool knife. It's like a chocolate thing. That's cool. But then, even if that is true, and he does that, all of that, that makes, an update for every 3 months. Well, not every 3 months. That makes the update go for 3 months, right? So, the first update would be Valentine's Day, which I actually don't know when is. When is Valentine's Day? I think it's February. I sound so stupid, because I don't think it's February either. Was it? When is February? Not, oh my god, I'm so dumb. When is, Valentine's? I spelled that wrong, whatever. Oh, right, it's February. February 14th. So that will end till basically the end, so March. It'll end at March. And then everything comes limited. And then the next update will be Easter. Easter's June, right? If Easter isn't June, I feel so stupid. Easter. Oh, it's April. I'm so dumb. I don't know anything about dates. Okay, April. 12th of April, and then it'll go to the 12th of May. Hey, that's not my brother's birthday then. Because he's the 28th. So yeah, that will be for that, update, and then everything becomes limited. So that's only, wait, January, February, March, April, see, that's like a month away, that's it. I meant a month away from the update, so, like, basically right after Valentine's, give it a month, boom, another update. Then we'll do, Halloween. I do know when this is, it's October, I think. Yeah, and this will go till November. So April, May, June, July, August, September, no, the event will end in May, so June, no, wait, what? June, July, August, September, October, so 5 months after that will be the Halloween update. And then it will end, and then a month after Halloween will be the Christmas. Which I think, you know, that'll be cool. One thing I also want is actually seasons. instead of Season 1 going for a year, and then Season 2 goes for a year. If you want to do that, maybe make a season box and a yearly box. You know, I got good ideas. But yeah, maybe change the season box, because, you know, say Season 2 does come out, lost the season, I reckon it's going to be worth a lot more than Gemstone. But I do want this map. I love this map. I want this map. I want there to be, maps for each event. That'll be really cool. I'll really like that. I know Zyleek and I think Joven do the maps mainly. So, like, you know, guys, please, I need this. This map's 100% my favorite map. This and I did like the last hotel. I don't really. I like the new one, but like, how do I just? I just realized, can you guys cross your hands 2 ways? Like, I crossed my hands this way, and then like I tried doing it the other way. Oh, you can, except it feels really weird. Yeah, it feels really weird. Alright, back to the subject. Come on, Zyleek. I believe you got that talent. You can do this. But this, whatever this is, workshop, I think. No, it's not workshop. Whatever. What is it called? This thing, that one, the one that was right there. Just go back in the video. I hate that map. That map needs to die. This one, right? Oh, no, this map's cool, actually. This map's fine. You don't get trapped. Like, you can escape. You can go around that way. You can go backwards. This map's pretty cool. Like the other map, like, I think it's Office 2 or something like that. The map I was complaining about when I had it. That map needs to die. Also, I think a good idea would be more perks. I don't really have any new perks in mind, but I got one perk, which is the Strength perk. Now, what that will do is you will need to be shot by the sheriff 2 times to die. I think that would be a pretty cool perk. It'll be not the most OP. You can't really rank OP perks. Like, at least how I do it is whatever's worth the most is the best. At least that's how I think the game thinks. So that would be X-ray, but I think haste is the best perk. But like, you know, having to get shot 2 times would, you know, make it a little hard. But I think there should be perks mainly for the sheriff, which would be it's mainly just it's gonna be 2 perks. Now you will also have to buy these, but it'll be fair. Now what I mean by that is, the only 2 perks you could get would be faster reload time. So instead of waiting like, I think, maybe 5 seconds, I think it is, it's 3 seconds, like, it's like, bang, 1, 2, it might just be 3 seconds, it doesn't really matter. Like a faster reload time, or a faster time, or an accuracy thing, because, like, I know phone players, they got an advantage, sort of, because, like, if you're in Ghost, they can sort of shoot you still, because they got an arrow on you. I found that out thanks to Oliver shooting me in the face when I was Ghost. And also get stabbed 2 times. Now, what I mean by that is you would have to get, like, if someone just comes and stabs you, you still got an extra life, supposedly. And then you gotta get stabbed again, but I think that's gonna be really useless if the murder's up close. But I think it would be really good if you're afar from the murderer, and you're just having like a throw-in shooting battle, because that would make it, you know, sort of hard-ish. What? There we go. There we go. What else? Season 2, just every season. Season 2 can come up in between the April and, thing. But I do want for every season just to be a pack, just a godly pack. I don't care if it's going to be a real bad godly. I'm going to buy it because it's going to help my godly collection. And, it looks cool. So, yay. And I like getting godlies. Especially completely useless ones. Seer. Nightblade. But yeah, I think they would be really good touches to the game. I would add more, but this video's gone for at least 30 minutes, I think. So I should end it off here. And there's nothing really I can remember that's left to say for Nick. Nick, if you're seeing this or any of the dev team, I might send this to Coven so she can see to ask the others or something, maybe like that. But my username Snowy Lewis Cat. Friend me if you want. We can talk about this and right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it takes 3 seconds. Okay, maybe not the faster reload, because that's going to be too OP, if it's every second. Maybe every 2 seconds, just a second bonus, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess an extra second could be good. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But yeah, hopefully Nick, or any of the dev team, username Snowy Lewis Cat, it's on the screen right in the left-hand corner, or right hand, depends how you're seeing this. For me, it's right, no, left hand, but and that's if I'm looking at the back of the screen. So if I'm looking at the screen, it's right. So for you guys, it's right hand. And obviously, that's since you're the developers and he made it like that. But yeah, that's my username. I'm pretty sure I friended all of you, so unless you declined all the requests of everyone or just me, yeah. Actually, comment on this video, because if you do friend me, I don't really check my requests, which means I probably won't be able to even friend you. So just comment on one of my videos, just it's me Nick, or it's me JD, or Slaus, or any MM2 developer. I'm not going to friend anyone else. I only friend developers or fellow YouTubers or people I know in IRL, because then it's just unfair to other people. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope if any of you guys like this, you'll like this video and just send it everywhere where the whole dev team is. Hopefully they do this. I will be so excited. MM2 will be my favorite game, not in Roblox, in the world. That sounds stupid. Favorite game, just overall. I need to put my phone on charge. Actually, I should have done that before. But hope you guys enjoyed. If Nick's watching, I'm excited. Hi Nick. I'm your fan. I love this game. This game is very good. But yeah, I guess that's it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. If you think Nick should add this, personally I do, because it just makes the game 100 times better. It will be a little harder work for Nick, but when you think about it, Nick's never really even in a game. He's always in the studios. And if there's an update already, he doesn't really need to focus on doing a big update. He can just do a little small update, a tiny update, maybe a tier list and unbox, and then that's it. Not even daily challenges or anything. If that's what it has to come to for more updates, I'm fine with that. And the pack. He has to have the pack, right? Obviously, I'll have to have these two, because, otherwise, rip. But yeah, Nick, if you're watching, or any dev team, just, comment you enjoyed, or, you think it's a good idea, or you think it's not a good idea, or if you want me to help, or if you think the ideas are completely bad, and, I should never develop MM2 or something, I don't know. Just comment what you want, guys. But if it's anything inappropriate or bad, I'm probably gonna tell you to not type that and delete your comment. And if it's anything hateful like that, I will most likely do the same thing. It's no hate, family friendly, and nice, friendly. Because, you know, families aren't really that happy, are they? So yeah. See ya, guys. I'm gonna try hunting down Nick or any developers that are MM2 and ask them to watch this video. Or I could just do it the easy way and ask Coven to tell him. But what's the fun in that? See ya, guys. Let's check how much money I've got. Nice amount. I'm gonna buy Musically. Alright, see you guys. We will make MM2 great again.